Holy shit. Usually Mondays suck, but tonight is different. It's Miserable Men, The Miserable Men Show, right here, right now. We have most of the Miserable Men here. We have the lovely and talented and bordello-dwelling Mark Burns.
I love it.
Okay, man, a few words. Not when he's fucking singing, unfortunately. We have the one and only, you know him, you love him, Shuli.
Hi, everybody. How's everybody doing? Happy Monday.
All right, enough. And we have a new guy I haven't been introduced. So this is, of course, Brent Hatley, everybody. Hello. He's back.
And all the swingers, happy you're back.
Well, after they were done draining my balls.
Well, we'll get to that. Speaking of ball draining, we're missing somebody.
Who could that be?
Mr. Yeah. Get this out, retweet this, share this. We got to bring people in. How about you bring yourself in?
and it is funny because he is the guy who has to be a half hour early to everything.
How about 4 or 5 hours early to a show?
Well, I'm just talking, online stuff. Oh wait, maybe this is him. He's is he texting us that?
He's writing "What's up, fuckers" in the text.
Yeah, what's up, fuckers?
What's up?
We're on the air.
Get in the fucking thing. His wife must not be home.
Is he a mental patient? Is he actually texting?
What do you mean? Is he a mental patient? Is that a joke?
Fair point.
Was that a bit? Of course he's a mental patient.
So Bob responded, retweet this for 7. We need to get people in with a link. Then law, then to Patreon. Then law, LAW, then THEN to Patreon. Then what's up, fuckers? 2 minutes after the show started.
It's as if he thinks the show is on this text thread.
No, it is because ESO sent out the links to YouTube and to Patreon. I guarantee you Bob is in the Patreon link.
Waiting.
And that's why he's texting "What's up, fuckers?" because the Patreon link came second. So it would be the first one when you're scrolling down on your email that you would click on.
ESO, let him know. We'll get started here and we'll wait for his old ass to get in here. It's like my dad joining the show.
I just texted him, "Hi Bob, tell us about your weekend."
Is there a way to combine? Is there a way to combine them? Could we put in the middle Bob on Patreon right now by himself?
I don't think we can.
In there, walking around, right? He's got his suitcases like Willie Loman, walking around in there.
Waitress, hello.
Someone get me a Klonopin.
You idiot.
That's amazing.
He's in Patreon right now.
What are you doing? Can he hear us?
No, he's in not till 8 o'clock. He's in a different show.
It would be hilarious.
Show.
There until 8 o'clock.
He's in the Thursday night football. He's in the Thursday night football link. It's Monday.
We can't hear you.
It's okay.
Isso's explaining to him right now. I sent you 2 links and you clicked on the wrong one because you're an idiot.
You
got any oil?
Firing up that last remaining coal. Look at Isso. He's got 2. He's doing this too, Bob. There are 2.
This is what happens when you grow it in your own house.
And Bob's looking at him going,
"I'm a fucking idiot."
That's all Bob's saying over and over again.
Need some bandwidth.
That was great. Look at Isso, man. I'm sitting here. You requested to see that, and I'm like, "There's no way. That's a whole nother thing. We got it." And then 2 seconds later, it's open.
That was beautiful. I think we've done enough for tonight.
His brain.
You guys have been great.
How many fucking links do we need? Really? Come on now.
Well, 2. We do one on YouTube and one on Patreon.
Yeah, but you don't do them at the same fucking time. I'm all over fucking LinkedIn looking for this fucking show, and I don't know what's going on. Whatever.
Well, we're definitely not on LinkedIn. Yeah, we're not on LinkedIn. And what I find amazing is that everyone else figured it out pretty easily.
On the bright side, Bob now has an entry-level job at Amazon.
That is true. How was the show on Patreon? Was it better than this?
It was good. I mean, you guys weren't there, so it was going great. No, it was. Me and Izzo had a little fun, and we came back. And now we're here.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Reverend Bob Levy in the house.
What's up, motherfuckers? Let's party.
The OG of the Miserable Man Show. Welcome, everybody. Hope everybody had a good weekend. I know, Mike, you wanted to bring up some stuff, so I will turn it over to you, my friend.
I think the first thing we should really discuss is the fight yesterday. That was the big news.
Yes.
You watched it?
Yeah.
Logan Paul versus Mayweather. And I didn't get to see it, but I did see some clips, and it looked awful.
I don't know how everybody else feels, but a lot of people are going around today saying this kid won because he lasted 8 rounds with Mayweather. Mayweather didn't knock him out. I think Mayweather has 1 knockout in his career, maybe 2. He's not a knockout guy, number one. He's 50-0 because nobody can hit him, including this kid.
Right.
And he this is how he fights I forget Floyd Mayweather. I hate every single one of his fights. I get hyped because you're hoping this is the guy that catches him running around like an asshole and beats the shit out of him. But no, nobody can do it. And this is how he fights every fight. So to sit here and go, it's a win because go fight Tyson for 8 rounds in an exhibition and let me see you standing there at the end of 8 rounds. Right. There's a reason why. I mean, there's a reason why he's okay to challenge Mayweather. The odds are there's people out there that can take a clean shot, hands behind their back from Mayweather and still stand. He's not going to knock every person out. That's not his game.
Right.
So, he won in the sense that he got this amazing fight. He got this payday. Yeah. Everybody was interested, but you didn't beat the fucking greatest boxer of all time. I'm sorry. Right. I don't buy that.
And there's 20 years difference, too. That's a big,
No, it's a big scam. This was like fucking, first they say, hey, let's see if we can get these assholes to fucking wear a mask for a year and 4 months. And then let's see if they buy this stupid fight because they're fucking idiots. We can sell these people anything and they'll fucking buy it because we don't need real talent anymore. We can just fucking do everything horse shit.
I kind of agree with Bob. I kind of agree with Bob, other than the mask stuff. That's kind of a non sequitur. But however, I do agree that they're selling people shitty products. Like Logan Paul's not a professional boxer, and you're putting him in there with fucking Floyd Mayweather. I was like, I'm not even watching this. This is not a realistic event. This is bullshit. This is a money grab to trick the rubes into buying a fucking pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm not one of the rubes who bought it. Don't get me wrong. I'm one of the winners. But, I think, it's interesting you bring that up. But, Mike, wasn't there an article or something regarding the fight?
Yeah, maybe I can send it to Bob on. I'm going to send it to your email, Bob, and you can read the article about that.
Already, I just fucking got here from Patreon, and I'm reading stories.
Yes, but you've been reading for almost 15 years. So.
Yeah, and not only that, but this is the topic we're discussing, and it sides with what you're saying that it was a rigged fight. That's why I want you to read it.
Oh, it's a rig. It's everything. Okay, send it to me.
Your point up, yeah.
Of course, because I'm a fucking genius. I know that.
Yeah, nobody here's denying that.
Thank you.
Yeah,
and
I don't care what you say about yourself.
I'm a fucking idiot.
I don't watch it. He won't get the story because he's going to open the wrong email and he's going to be going through a different email.
Shut the fuck up.
He's going to be reading the news for Patreon on the YouTube show. By the way, everybody, we're doing an hour for free here on YouTube. And then the next hour, jump over to Patreon, sign up. It's $5. You got a ton of bonus shit. You get our meetings. You get all these shows live. And the audio show is going to be behind this show. So if you want to be up to date with everything that's going on, definitely jump over to Patreon, the Miserable Men Show on Patreon. Did you get your story?
I didn't see it yet.
No, not yet. I'm trying to find, because Bob has the worst fucking email.
I know. I need it to this one, the old one. The old one, send it to, not the new one, because I'm talking to you guys on it. Okay, what do you want from me?
You are the old one. How are we supposed to distinguish?
But I'm also the new one too.
All right, I'll send it to the old one.
While we're waiting, I'm going to say that it's great to have Brent Hatley back in the mix. It's good to see you, buddy.
Hey, it's great. It's from my tour of Florida.
Of Vagina? Your Vagina World Tour?
Yeah, that's a tour. Oh my God.
I don't even know how to explain it. I really don't.
You don't
This
have
is
to.
unbelievable that this world even exists.
I'm gonna throw a number out there, and the rest of us are gonna pick an over/under.
12.
Okay? No, not the age. I'm saying, hold on. No, my over/under is this. Okay, so how many days were you? Let's just say how many days were you solely focused on just swinging in the past? Was it 2 weeks? You had 2 weeks off?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 14 days. We'll say business weeks because you were doing business over there. Over under. What's the number? Let's say
12.
I'll say 15. Over under. How many times Brent? Now is the question finished, or is the question just had sex?
He doesn't finish. He said he doesn't finish. So he says somehow he doesn't come. I don't believe the story. I mean, this would be thrown out of court right now. So I'm going under.
That's Shuli's bid. I don't believe the story. So, but nonetheless, there will be an update on the finishing deal. But if you go to finishing, it's a very easy under because
because he only finishes with his wife.
Except for there is an update for that from this past Saturday night.
Wait, Shuli, say that again. He only finishes with his wife. Say that. That's a good one. I love that one.
What do you mean? I'm not making a joke.
No, but that's like, how do you have sex with somebody and not finish? That's the reason you have sex with somebody, so you can leave the kids on the lawn.
All of it is foreplay, and the finish is with his wife. I don't know what's so funny about that.
Oh, I just don't see it. I just don't get it. If I'm going to be in some vagina, I am definitely spitting some milk in it.
But then you're going to get knocked out, and then you're done for the night.
Why? So, you can't come in a woman?
No, because
where are we? Nazi Germany? What's going on?
I know, really.
It's called
swingers are you?
Listen, I'll explain it to you. Us guys in the group, the deal is you want to hold out for as long as you can. You want to hold out. If you get knocked out, you're fucking done. So
there's no. It's like a poker tournament without rebuys. I think is what you're saying.
Listen, I've got two finishes in me per night. That's it. That's all I got. So
guy knows what he's capable of. Nothing wrong with that.
I do. I got fucking limits, man. I'll be 50. I'll be 50 like next week. So I've got limits.
Right.
But, however, the number of times I've had sex, or if you want to go the number of different chicks, then that's a different ball game altogether.
See, I'm not sure what we base the over under number on. Is it just penetration?
Well, sex would be some sort of penetration, oral, vaginal, or anal.
Okay.
Not a finger insertion.
Okay.
Why does Mark sound like the judge talking to him when he was dating that 14-year-old girl years back?
Hey, Levy,
allegedly
accused, never convicted.
Thank you, Julie. You're a mensch.
I don't know why everybody's laughing at this. This is not appropriate. All right. So let's say 15. 15. That's over under. That's the number.
15 is the different times. How many times I actually had sex?
Yeah.
How many?
Yes, penetration of
Even
some orifice.
Anything.
I'm going over. I'm going for 2 weeks. Christ.
I'm going under. There's no way he's fucking throwing around that fucking Irish dick like that. There's no way. I'm saying there's no way.
You know what? Call me crazy, but I think Bob is onto something.
I'm a fucking idiot.
Well,
exactly.
I disagree, and I'm going to go with the under with Bob. So you two are taking the over. We're taking the under, and we'll find out at Patreon.
Before you put in final answer, you are siding with a man who just sat by himself broadcasting to no one.
and was angry because we weren't there.
It was a fucking kill. It was a killer show, Mark. I wanted you to be there to see it. I was fucking doing great. I didn't know I wasn't in the air. I was waiting for you late people.
Okay, final answer, over. That was a great point Mark just brought up. I'm changing my pick. Levy, you are in the under by yourself.
There's no way. There's no way. He's setting up sound and everything. There's no way he has time for all this.
By the way, can I play something for you, Brent? And you tell me what you think of this guy's statement, because I wanted to hear your thoughts on this. Mm-hmm. This is a guy who I would say is in a similar type of relationship as you and your wife.
Okay.
This sounds like you, Shuli. Oh, that's you talking. All right.
Yeah, no, it's me. and he's upset that people are labeling him, and he's going to sound off here. So I'm just play this.
Go ahead.
Everybody, quiet down and and I want to hear Brent's thoughts. Here we go.
So I choose to allow my girlfriend to sleep with other men. That doesn't give you the right to call me a cuck. And this is a message for all the people out there using that hateful language. Why don't you try going a day in my shoes, where you are with someone you love very much and you want them to be able to express themselves physically and spiritually in a way perhaps they can't do with just you. Now, personally, I would never, and I love my girlfriend very much, but I know that her needs require her to have the right to explore that territory. And if it means I have to sleep on the sofa a few days a week, then so be it. Ultimately, our relationship means more to me than my ego or my jealousy.
Yeah.
Think about what you're saying when you use that word.
Well, I'm thinking about it.
Ooh, what do you think, Brent? Ooh.
Well, my situation is, first of all, nothing like that. Surely.
Exactly like that.
Nothing like that.
Exactly like that.
Is nothing like
exactly
that.
Listen,
listen, calm down, incel.
I just listen.
My situation is nothing like, nothing of what you speak.
All right. Would you want to be having sex right now?
What kind of question is that?
I'm asking.
He's offering.
Yeah, fuck him. I think he is offering, Mark.
I'm just asking. Would you want to have sex?
Listen,
do you want to have sex right now?
No offense, but I'm not into gray-haired old ladies.
I'm asking. Would you like to have sex right now with a woman, with a hot woman?
He's got a dress, Brent.
What are you talking about?
I understand if you don't want to answer.
Listen, it's a dumb question.
All right, it's a McSally answer.
It's a dumb question.
It's not a dumb question.
Shuley's mic can't hear you.
Do you want to have sex with a hot woman right now?
Again, it's a dumb question. I'm not answering.
So that's a no.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right now, no. I'm good right now doing what I'm doing. I'm good.
Okay, so you don't. Okay.
Yeah, Mike, this game show sucks.
Yeah.
All right.
Just wanted to know so if you wanted to have sex right now.
Whoa, save that clip.
Yeah, exactly.
You fucking whore.
Yeah, mark that.
So to discuss that clip, Shuli. So first of all, now that I've got some experience from when we were on the CERN show discussing this, I didn't really know that much. Now I actually have some experience. I've met people. I've met guys like this, like the guy in that clip. Right. And actually, they're pretty fucking nice guys. And I don't find that term.
You have somebody to talk to when you're on the couch.
I'm not on the couch, buddy. I'm buddy.
He's on the field. You understand, Mike? He's in the game.
You have no idea what you're talking about. Like anybody, like I've had four different women on my show talk about having sex with me. What are you talking about?
Okay.
Hello.
What are you talking about?
Did you release them when they were done?
Oh.
I've confirmed. I've got all this stuff confirmed. So, but what I'm saying is, if you ask me what I think about that clip, I've learned, and I've talked to guys and become friends with. There's some guys that's their thing, and they bring their wives to these parties, and their wives like knock guys out. A good friend of mine in our group in Miami, he's the boyfriend of a couple like this. That's not the thing that we have going. That's not the thing.
But what I'm saying, what they're doing, isn't that the definition of cuckold?
What they're doing is, yes.
Right.
What my wife and I are in the lifestyle is called stag and vixen, because we watch each other. We are in the same room with each other and we watch each other.
Is that a new crime show coming out on NBC?
No, that would give NBC some good
every time your wife has sex with somebody else, you're having sex with someone else?
Not every time. And just like every time I'm having sex with someone else, she's not. Like not this past Saturday, but the Saturday before, I was having sex with a different OnlyFans chick, and she watched for about 40 minutes. We switch off doing that, and sometimes we do it at the same time. But
then you're a cuck when you're watching.
Whoa, yeah.
That's the definition. That is the dictionary. Listen,
are you in the swingers lifestyle?
No, but I speak English language.
You have no idea what the fuck you're talking.
I know exactly. Here, I'm going to look it up in the dictionary.
Well, you can look stuff up in a dictionary,
right?
I'm actually in it. I'm in it with you. But you have no idea what you're talking about, dude.
All right, you know what? I'm a millionaire.
You obviously, and you've called these women whores on here. You obviously fucking hate women. You obviously are a fucking misogynist completely.
Yes, that's it.
Because women expressing their sexuality is fucking offensive to you.
No, not at all.
You have no idea what you're talking about. You can look up all the definitions you want.
Right.
I know.
So why would we go to the English language?
I know guys that are cucks I'm not one. I'm a stag. I participate with the
Listen,
women.
you can call it whatever you want. I'm calling myself a millionaire because every dollar I have is actually $10,000.
You've been to one of these parties. You have no idea what you're talking about.
Hold on.
Well, you don't know that.
You're an idiot.
Time out. Yes, is an idiot. I will leave it at that. And let's go in order here. Let's address the fight. Let's get David Reed's thing. We will come back to this. This is not going anywhere.
You're the Urban Dictionary. Congratulations. You got a phone in Google. You've never been there. This is like the Dunning-Kruger effect. You don't know what you're talking about. It's like me telling the fucking coach of the Saints how to coach the team because I can look up football plays on the internet. You're a fucking moron.
Well, it's going to be harder this year because the quarterback just retired.
Exactly.
A cuckold is a man who willingly encourages his wife to sleep with other people because it brings him pleasure.
Ooh.
Boom.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with it. Don't shame cuckolds. You are a misogynist.
You're the one that's on here trying to do that.
I'm not shaming cuckolds. I'm just saying you are a cuckold.
No, I'm not.
I'm not shaming them. If you enjoy watching your wife,
I do enjoy watching my wife, and my
you
wife
can be a cuckold all you want.
It's called stag and vixen. You don't know
listen,
what
you can call it what you want, but there is no word stag.
You don't know what you're talking about, stupid. You've never been in the lifestyle. You don't fucking know it all.
You don't know what Morse is doing on the fucking dryer in the back there at night.
Absolutely, man. When that thing starts shaking, boop.
You're a fucking angry incel that doesn't get laid.
To pause it, incel, stupid idiot. You break it for a second.
We agree. Go ahead, move on.
I agree with both of you, and I can't wait to keep this going. But first, I gotta say here, when you guys, I got one question. When you guys are watching the other one, right? Do any of you eat during it? Like you just sit there with a sandwich or something? And
hot dog.
You don't mix food. You don't mix food in these situations.
All right, that's not true. I remember that one club you went to, the big
human emotions
over in the corner.
Yeah, but that wasn't in the.
That wasn't your thing.
Yeah, I wasn't participating in.
What about the guy that's sitting on the corner watching his wife get fucked and nobody fucks him and he's just eating his pride?
Those guys do exist, but that's not me.
That's you.
That is not. You have no idea what you're talking about.
I know exactly. You told me what you did. You said you were watching your wife fuck somebody. That's a cuckold.
And she watches me, stupid.
Okay, so she's a cuckold too. She's a female cuckold. Two cuckolds found each other.
I love somebody.
It's kind of a love story.
You've never been involved in this. You don't know what the.
You don't know what I've done. You don't know what I've done.
You have no idea what you're talking about. You're a smarmy little douchebag.
Thank God someone said it. Thank God someone said it. I've been waiting to say that for 4 fucking years about him.
You could have, Mark.
Amen.
By the way, if you don't sign up on Patreon, you're missing a second hour of fire. And I don't think this crew will last 20 episodes. We're gonna give it a run, man. We're going to. What other show you got like this? That's real. There's nothing.
Nothing. I listen to it all.
Brent is drowning in cookies and milk. Mike is home sleeping with depression, and he's lashing out. Brent is in cookies and milk, and you are fucking sadness and loneliness.
I am a happy man.
Out.
I'm pointing out facts.
Clearly fucking happy.
Mike is just upset. He's like mad at the star baseball player of sex. That's what he's mad about.
I'm just mad that all 5 of us weren't here when the fucking show started. That's what I'm mad about.
I was warming up.
Hey, listen, again, let me remind you, we're going to pick this up on the Patreon and make sure you sign up so you can watch Red Bob on YouTube by himself while we're all on Patreon.
I didn't sign no paperwork for that to be out there.
Listen, let's get back to the fight. Everybody calm down because, this is more real than the fight last night.
There's going to be no hugging in this fucking
check your email. I get off on 2 dudes hugging, by the way. That's my
my email?
Yeah,
all about that.
Stories there.
All right.
Yeah. Please read that, Bob.
Who sent it to me?
I did.
What's your name? Wait, I don't see it, dude.
Are you sundowning? Is everything okay?
Sundown? What the fuck? Bobby Levy thing? That one? It was the Jesus fucking Christ. I got enough. I don't need fucking. What are you mad at me? Because I'm fucking got too many emails. So what? He's getting too much pussy. I get too many emails. You can't handle anything happy in life. Holy fucking shit! I've never seen somebody mad over fucking emails before.
Right.
Oh, I still got aim, you fucking prick. Does that make you mad?
Does it?
I'm starting to side with Brent here. He's really an asshole.
I'm trying to keep the show moving.
Keep the show moving. You're arguing over a guy getting laid too much.
I'm just describing what he actually is. Listen, all right. So is it start with R-E? Yes, I do. R-E-V, right?
No, it's B-O-B-L-E-V.
S-E-C-K, my dick.
B-O-B-L-E-V.
Come get done that.
It's a message.
I don't even know if I have that.
It's the fucking the one I had 27 years ago.
Well, yeah, I should definitely fucking have that. Yeah, I think I have that in my BlackBerry.
He said B-O-B-L-E-V, and then he stopped to think about it.
I didn't stop. I said, "Come get done that." I don't want to throw it out on the airway.
He said, "You."
All right, Bob. I just sent it on our text thread.
All right, just say send all to Bob, whatever, all of them at once.
Sure.
I get it. You fuck.
I don't think the internet can handle this type of load.
Where am I at? Which fucking room? Well, show me it. It didn't come yet.
You're on Patreon by yourself.
I'm not on Patreon. All right, it just came. Shut up, everybody. Mark, just put some roses on your fucking bed and go kill yourself with that fucking look of a room. Look at that
fucking tip jar up.
Yeah, it looks like somebody's grandmother died there 2 weeks ago and you just kind of moved in.
Forgive Mark, he's at a viewing right now.
I know.
All right, should be in the thread.
I got it. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm not a professional. I've been doing news for fucking 3 weeks again now.
Oh, wow.
I mean, really.
How many CVS's did you go to? You found those glasses.
No, these are fucking real ones, God damn it.
Really?
I got them at Walmart. Yeah. I did. But can I have my fucking music? I'm doing news. God damn it. I need an intro. I can't just go into shit.
Hold on.
Holy fucking shit.
Is it this?
It's like I'm just like waiting for Brent to reload to fuck somebody. Holy shit.
That is a little sad.
I think this is it. Here we go.
All right. So depressed.
Oh no, wait, that's not.
That's for my funeral, that fucking tape.
I will have my wife pregnant by August.
That's not.
No, that's not it either. I don't think.
I got a nice cock and fucking,
No, that's not the news one. That's not the news one. No, that's not it either. It's next to that one to the left.
This one. No.
Below it. I think.
I got it right here.
You got it? No, that's not it. No. It's the one to the right of the song that you played 3 times ago.
About.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
Harrisburg, PA. A celebrity boxing promoter has been charged with fixing fights and not having license. Why am I sounding Chinese again? Fixing fights and not having license when he staged a bout between Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Logan Paul. Daniel Wigman, a Jew who operates the Celebrity Pugilist Federation, is charged with 6 counts of staging prohibitive competitions without holding a promoter's license on state athletic and 6 counts of rigging fights those events. Thank God. State Attorney General Tom Colbert said, the only thing that appears to be real about any of these events is the money that went into Mr. Wigman's pocket. Still a joke. And the media attention of that, the media attention that he received. Colbert said Friday Wigman event included a highly popularized 2021 fight between Mayweather and YouTube star Logan Paul. The rigging charges aren't specific and don't necessarily involve the fight. Wigman didn't dispute the allegation. Wigman didn't dispute the the stuff that they told him not to do, but contended he's a victim of the state's boxing law that tailored for professional boxing. Something he says his event definitely aren't. He acknowledged results of some bouts were predetermined, but said they are akin to pro wrestling, not professional boxing.
They're aching.
It's entertainment, Wingman said in a telephone interview Friday. I don't fix fights. Fixing fights in pro boxing is illegal. I classify myself as 100% entertainment. Wingman, a Delaware County resident, was arraigned Wednesday and is free on $50,000 unsecured bail. But he's barred from staging any event in Pennsylvania as the conditions of his relief. The criminal complaint said the celebrity boxing event featured tough guy techniques that combined boxing with martial arts, wrestling, kicking, and choking, banned in Pennsylvania, and lacked health and safety protection for fighters. State agents saw boxers not receiving prompt medical attention after being knocked out. The absence of doctors and ringside to tend to injured fighters, out of shape contestants, dangerous matches against fighters with superior skills, said Colbert, who's running for the Republican nomination. The Republican nomination.
Ooh.
He's running for the Republican nomination. I know this. He's running for governor, it looks like.
Ironically, if it was a fight, the ref would stop it. That's the irony. If it was a fight, the ref would stop it.
He is no different than World Wrestling Entertainment Chairman Vince McMahon. He contends his fights are in fun and shouldn't be subjected to restrictions or state athletic commission with license and regulations. Sporting events such as pro boxing, mixed martial arts, kickboxing, and wrestling. It's to the point where there's no chance of anybody getting really hurt. You know, it's entertainment, Wingman said. Everyone's told, and they have to sign a paper beforehand, knowing they have to do it as entertainment, or we can't let them do the matches. The worst thing that could happen at my event was a bloody nose. Yeah.
By the way, that was just a paragraph, right, Mike?
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
That was quite a story.
Right there, Webster was cuckolded on that, Bob. Webster.
I got a headache from that.
English was a cuckold.
Oh, I got your news thing. I found it.
I threw up liquor and just bacon. I'm so depressed. Cocksucker, chew. Fuck.
Doi.
I'm a fucking idiot.
I can jerk off to that. It sounds good on paper.
I can't do 2 shows anymore. Come on.
I love it.
Did you add more to that?
Yes.
Maybe.
It's like 10 minutes long.
Yeah, it is a super long intro and out.
It's great, but it looks good on paper.
Now, at one point, Bob was yelling "fuck" and then "fox." Bob, what was that word?
Fuck you. I don't fucking know. It was a fox. It was like a fox. It was a fox. It's bullshit.
Was it spelled FAUX?
Yeah, I believe so.
Right.
Now, I don't want to gloss over what that article said. It said that the fights basically were like set up and it was bullshit, right?
Which is what you said, right?
Me? Yeah. You're asking me?
Yeah.
Well, I said, no, I'm going to listen back to the show and see what I said. I don't know what I read.
Before the story, we asked you about the Logan Paul fight, and you said it was rigged.
Well, yeah, they're all rigged. It's money. It's stupid people that have no entertainment anymore. Americans are stupid. People around the world are stupid. They're weak. They'll buy anything now.
Right, and it's disgusting, right, that somebody would do that.
It's disgusting that I would do something like that.
Yeah, I don't know. Isa, do you have the picture of the fight that we were talking about there? I don't know. I sent it. You might not be able to pull that. Oh, there it is.
Yeah,
that was the fight.
What did I just say? It's disgusting that a man would do something like that.
We had changed the. Yes, we changed the name.
Yeah. Mike and Mark came up with the genius idea to just replace the names in the article, but that article was about your fight with Bonaduce.
Oh wow! I kind of remembered somebody doing an article about that, and he just was taking. Oh my god, yeah. So like, I'm just saying, yeah, of course it is. You know what I mean? It's bullshit.
I was there. You got the shit beat out of you that night.
No, listen to me.
Yeah, you did.
It wasn't supposed to go that way.
It wasn't supposed to go that way. First of all, okay, and I didn't know that. That's my fucking fault. Okay, but I'd be damned if anybody can do that to me. And
So you thought-
right
you
now,
thought it
let me
was
tell
a
you
work,
something.
but it was
That
a
guy
shoot.
is lucky to be alive in 2 years. Have you seen him lately?
That's
Okay,
coming
and
from
another
you,
thing.
Taylor.
Another thing. Okay, I got my neck surgery. Let's go, fucking Mr. Fucking Partridge Family.
Oh, Christ.
you got 2 years to live. You might as well live in a fucking goddamn hospital.
No, I'm not allowing you to get in the ring with him again.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No.
I know what's up now. I'm not going to get tricked. Are you fucking kidding me?
How did you get tricked? What was the plan going into that fight?
To go to the third round, we were just going to fuck around until the third round.
Right.
He did not do that. And then, it's like, I thought you talked to him. I thought you talked to him. I got to make up all this bullshit because of the fact that I felt like fucking I lied. I'm not a fucking liar, and I felt like a fucking liar because of the fact that I had to fucking go along and tell what the fuck happened. It was horrible.
The double fix was in.
Yeah, listen,
it was a double
Bob,
thing.
I love you, but there was no fucking way you were going to win that fight. I don't care if you had brought a fucking
We weren't
sledgehammer
supposed
there
to
with you.
have.
Okay,
Listen to me.
All right,
it
but
was
even-
supposed to be the third round. We went at it. Whatever
Right.
happens. I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
He can't knock me out. He said he couldn't knock me out. He fucking never hit somebody so hard, he said. I got the fuck up, okay? You would have been in the corner. Brent would have came behind you and fucked you in the ass. And
I
waited
was
to have
smart
sex
enough
with
not
him.
to get in a ring with a fucking alcoholic who works out 17 hours a day. That's
Now he's not on steroids. I will fucking rape him. Do you fucking understand?
Bye, YouTube. We'll see you later.
It was nice seeing you, YouTube.
It's been a fun ride.
See you all on Patreon.
I just want to say
that you guys called it.
I just want to say to the moderators, he was threatening to rape another man. Okay, so let's take that into account.
In parody,
and I will do that. I will do that in one round.
Okay. Did you see what he did to that Johnny Fairplay guy when he jumped up on? Did you guys ever see that at the awards?
It was the
show?
greatest.
So, yeah,
it was
yeah.
the fucking greatest.
He comes out to do some award show where everybody's just getting bombed, right? And the people winning the awards, the people presenting, and Bonaduce strolls out as if he like you've never seen body language that says I don't want to be here more than the way he comes out on stage.
It's the best.
And as
Danny
he
about to fight Dick Vermeil. Look at that.
Hey, I had pretty good tits back then.
and as he's walking out to the podium, this guy Johnny Fairplay, he won the award, I believe, Bonaduce, and Johnny Fairplay was presenting it, and he's from Survivor, and he jumps onto Bonaduce towards the front of him
With his legs open.
with his legs open, like close to his shoulders. That's how high up, almost like his dick's in his face. And Bonaduce, without missing a beat, just lifts the guy up and fucking drops him right on his face. He had to have full like reconstruction surgery on his face.
So you're saying it didn't go right?
It did not go right. Apparently, he was going to drop him in the third round. And,
It's a simple back bump. That's a simple back bump. If they allow you to go over them like that and just be guided, and basically he's not. It's all better publicity to go and fuck people around. Truthfully,
what round did the fight end in? The second or the first?
The end of the second.
End of the second. So he was like, "I'm done. I'm turning it on." You were just thinking. You were still in fuck around mode.
That's what I was told. So I was like, I never done that shit before like that, you know?
Right.
You know, scam people.
I was covering that with Scott Farrell, the great Scott Farrell. We were both there doing play-by-play for it. That was wild. That was wild.
It's wild. You have to live. You have to live, but sometimes you learn.
Remember the other time we went down and John Wayne Bobbitt was supposed to fight you?
Yeah.
And then at the last minute, they're like some guy who looked like he just put on a paramedic costume comes and puts a blood pressure thing on John Wayne Bobbitt. He goes, "Your blood pressure's too high. You can't fight." And then they brought in some other dude, and Levy beat the shit out of him.
But it's the whole thing is like, okay, it didn't work the way we don't have the money we thought we could pay you. So now
right. So now we're going to get a guy from the audience who'll take $40, and that's that. It's like those commercials where the people buy the TV and then there's a problem and they go to return it the next day and the guy goes, "What TVs? We sell pizzas now."
It was almost like when Stuttering John was asking Burt Reynolds about the dinner theater. Is it the dinner or the theater? What was the worst part about tonight? Was it the celebrity or the boxing?
Yeah.
No, it's like it was fun to do. It was just fun to get in shape. And after that, I did get in shape pretty good. And it was just fun for me. It was like I didn't stop drinking or anything. And, I trained, but I wasn't, I was just going to have fun. And I continue.
Let me say this, regarding the fight this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
These people that think like, I don't know how much exposures you've had to people who are professionals in their field, but like I've played basketball with a guy who's like 2 leagues below the pros.
Yeah.
Not even a pro. And this guy, if he wanted to score, he would score. Nobody can stop him. I watched in Vegas when we had an IHL team out there, the Las Vegas Thunder. They were the minor league team for the Kings. And occasionally we would get a pro that's in a contract holdout that would come and play with us. And the guy didn't even have to pass the puck. He would beat all 5 guys up to the goal. It was like a man playing with boys, a professional compared to an amateur. I don't care how much training you've done.
Doesn't matter.
That dude has 50 professional fucking fights against professional killers. All fighters that could take his head off. This is the best example. People go, like I'll ask people, do you think Logan Paul could hang with Canelo Alvarez? And they go, no way. Canelo Alvarez will knock his ass out. I'm like, well, Canelo lost to Floyd Mayweather. So if that tells you anything, and they're right, Canelo would knock his ass out.
Yeah.
Which is why he would never take a fight against Canelo Alvarez.
Yeah, it's like being at a club. You're at a club, right? And you see this guy that's been a swinger for 25 years, knowing that he can just come up and fuck my wife. And I couldn't say anything because he's been doing this so fucking long. I would be like, this guy's a professional. You know what I mean? Right. He doesn't let us watch his wife getting fucked. He's fucking them. Right,
that's
Mike?
Right.
Probably explains why you've been married 4 times.
No. This is when you go after Brent.
Not that,
breaking down the fourth wall here. Go ahead.
On ESPN last night, I was tracking some of the fight, like the rounds.
Yeah.
I think the total punches landed were Mayweather like 51.
Yeah.
And Logan Paul like 16. So if you bought the fight, you paid almost $1 a punch.
And most of those punches that he landed were all blocked, and it was the end, I think, of the 3rd round or something, where he started hitting like a spaz, like a mental patient. He just started swinging wildly, and that's where you're like, that's the difference between a pro and an amateur. Is a pro knows how tiring it is to throw a punch.
Yeah, and Julie, did he not look like when he was swinging those punches? He looked like if you took a piece of dog shit that a retarded kid was eating from him, he came swinging at him like this. No, you don't. No, you don't.
It was like you pulled something shiny out and he flipped out on it.
I saw one clip where it was early in the fight and Paul hit him, and you could just see Mayweather go, "Really? You're gonna hit me?" He just had that look like, all right, now I'm gonna have to fucking fight you.
He couldn't affect him with those punches. There's no way he could have affected Mayweather with those punches. No. Mayweather's been hit a lot, okay? Even though he's good, he's still been hit by so much stronger punches than that. It didn't do anything to him.
Yeah, listen, you got to know where and how to punch. The power won't do you any good if you don't know how to connect with it, right? And this guy's whole game for 50 fights is not get hit. So good luck, dude. But it just made me nuts that people are like, that's a win. That's a win. That's not a win. First of all, it's an exhibition. So there are no winners. Right. Unless he got knocked out, then that's a decisive win. But he didn't get knocked out. No. He didn't get knocked out. So nobody won.
Nobody won. They're all losers, because if you're going around saying that guy won, you're a loser for even saying what happened. You know what I mean? Because this was nothing. This is not sports. This is not even. This is bullshit. This is
wrestling.
Yeah, that's what it was.
They expect? They expect Mayweather to run in there and start throwing bombs to try and knock this kid out so he can get hit and get clipped and get knocked out. He's a smart fighter. He's not looking. He's looking to sell a fight. So when he's saying, I'm going to knock this dude out, that's to get you off your ass and order this fucking thing. That's what
By the way, I'm going to be knocking Brent out on Patreon. So.
Oh, let's go.
You see, I don't know what it is.
Sound effect.
That's close enough.
Yeah,
we shall see.
And how bad is it for boxing that the two most talked about fights were Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones Jr. in their 50s as an exhibition, and then Floyd Mayweather versus a YouTube guy?
It's over, dude.
That sport is
over.
It's over.
It's so sad. I remember watching boxing with my dad, Hagler Hearns, fucking Hagler Leonard, Julio Cesar Chavez, all these guys, just legend. And they would just put their head down, they get in the middle of the ring, and they just throw blows. And you knew fighters. You knew fighters in every division. In every division, you knew at least one guy.
There was almost everything from welterweight up back then was to heavyweight was like you're going to see a good fight. I mean, nowadays, you can't find one good pay-per-view a year, and they'll do it 2 or 3 times, and that's boxing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
there's nothing better than Tyson. I mean, you would stop everything you're doing just to watch that.
Yeah,
that was a phenomenon we will never see again.
Right.
I mean. That dude was just he was so simplified, right? Like he just came to the ring in a towel. That's it. No big fucking shit. Nope. And can we talk about that for a second? I know you guys, not everybody watched it, but they had 2 rap groups come out and do a song on the walk out. And by the way, can I just say this? Rap live in any form sucks dick. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm a fan of hip hop. I've been to shows. It's awful. And then you got these mumble rappers that are walking down. It looks like a fashion show. They're all wearing jeans and jewelry. It looks like a guy fell in a tackle box. He's got shiny shit all over him. I don't know what he's singing about. And I had to sit through 2 of these fucking acts. And then I go, is he even in the ring? No. Then Floyd has to come back to a 3rd rap song. And I'm like, what are we doing? What are we doing?
What's happening?
It's wrestling, man. That's all it is.
Wrestling's done better than this shit was.
Oh, yeah.
That's an insult to wrestling.
Back in the day, the only division Bob didn't know about was long.
Yeah, it's still in this day, too. By the
way. It's very good, you fuck.
Yeah. Hold on. We got I see some comments in there. There's a ton of talent in boxing. They're just horrible at marketing stars. Well, also the promoters are really good at fucking the fighters and taking their money, and that's been going on for ages. So that hasn't changed, right, Brent?
Now that UFC exists and MMA exists, why am I watching boxing?
Yeah.
But now UFC. So here's the thing that I like about the Paul kids is that they're trying to get it where fighters make more money. Their whole stance is like, look, Dana White and the UFC make a fuck ton of money, and the fighters get pennies on the dollar.
Yeah,
if they're lucky, and they're out there. They're the content, like he says. Without them, there is no UFC. So why are they not being paid better? And if you can put these exhibition super fights on and make a fucking payday, that more guys might start doing that shit.
He does have a point, but here's the problem. Or if you talk about around the world, the number of fighters that there are that are high-level athletes, because now you've got high-level professional athletes that are trained fighters. There's so many of them, it's a supply and demand thing. If somebody won't take $100,000 for a fight, there's 10 guys behind you that are definitely going to take $100,000 for that fight and probably be just as good.
Yeah, I mean that is the issues. There's always, it's like comedy. You turn down a club because you don't like the guy, and your buddy's like, "Good move, man," and then he goes home and he emails him, "I'll fill that spot."
Yeah, I heard he's not doing that club anymore. I'm open that weekend. It's unbelievable. Comedians are like fucking whores without knowing fucking how to please somebody. They're fucking awful. They're fucking awful. They ruin the business. It's like Mark trying to get back in a room. Look at you. Where did you go?
So, Bob, what your stance is? Comedians are ruining the comedy business?
Yeah, because they fucking let bookers and fucking everybody underpay them, and they take it and they fucking ruin it for fucking for people that come to see shows. You see shitty shows. It's all about them making money. Comedians need more control of the business, and that's the bottom line.
Hey,
yeah, but ain't gonna happen.
Real quick, I got an Alabama update from my daughter. She was just out in the front yard. Go ahead, Atai. Tell them what's up.
So basically, I was in the front yard, and some guy with his black truck was driving by our house. I was in this front yard on my scooter, like I always am, being an edgelord. And this kid was in the back of the truck. He was like my age, my exact age. I thought I saw him at my school once. He was like one of those redneck kids who like sit out and who like always start farming outside of their houses. And then while he's driving over, he flipped me off. He kept saying "F you" to everyone while he was driving by.
That's good. It's a good Alabama update.
And,
there you go.
Welcome to the neighborhood.
Kind of dramatically shook me.
You did good, kiddo. Next time, don't be afraid to sell.
Complimenting me on my Iron Maiden shirt.
I love that
everybody
shirt.
loves the shirt. That's
I
right.
love that shirt.
Yeah.
First concert, 6 years old, on my shoulders for 3 hours.
Nice.
I bought that same shirt at the concert. So
Yeah. Look,
That
Brent's
kid's
wearing
name
the
is
same
Rev.
shirt,
Yeah.
or a different shirt, but
I'm
same.
wearing a
band.
different one,
I
but
am
I
on
do.
this week.
I have that same one that she has. That I bought that at the same concert that she was at. So.
And probably the same size, you little fuck.
We were at
I'm
the,
kidding.
store down the road, and the guy goes, "You know who that band is?" And she goes, "You know, you only have 2 teeth," and walked out. So it was good.
On the bright side of her story is, he flipped her off and said "fuck you," so she's not homesick for New York now.
No, she's fitting right. It's like we never left.
Yeah,
That kid is Rev Billy Bob Levy.
Oh my god, she's so funny.
How long before she gets a Southern accent down there? She'll be in school. She'll start pulling like this. Oh yeah, that's what's going to happen.
We'll get into school out here. I got a whole story to share with you guys.
Tell you what.
Calm down, Yankees.
Yeah, you move down there, they ask you if you can be a teacher.
Yeah, she's doing undergrad work right now.
But part of what finished boxing off, which was the secret for UFC, everyone has their own individual promoter, and you can't ever really get an interesting, exciting fight. I mean, if football were boxing, the Chiefs and the Buccaneers wouldn't play.
Hey,
You know what
yeah,
I mean,
but
like
Mark,
you never get them in the same room. So with the UFC, everyone's contracted to Dana White. You don't get to avoid people until you get your money up. Every card is a quality one. You don't get to pick and choose there.
yeah, but if you're saying if this was boxing, okay, say if carrying a fucking ceramic vase was fucking boxing, we would be making $1 million off of you, putting you up against a vase every fucking week and having you bloody. We'd be
It was
rich.
blood. The show had blood. There was knockdowns. There was blood. There was a cut man. I mean, that's true.
I'm willing to chip in if that happens.
No, I'll get a vase.
See what he does. See what he does.
People want Bob versus the English language on the pay-per-view.
No,
You can get that on Patreon. We got let's tease a little bit of what we got coming up on Patreon, where we got our kid pictures that we're showing. Right, Mike?
Yes,
Yeah.
I think we're going to do Bob's today.
Yes,
Okay.
and you have mine too, so we can do mine as well.
I sent ESO mine too. So
Okay,
All right.
So we'll
And then we will continue this discussion between Brent and Mike and all of us.
I want to get to that. Yeah, because something's going on there that fucking they need to really let this shit out. You guys are holding back a little bit, and
now this is the thing. I agree with Bob. We're all.
I thought it was supposed to be the third round we're waiting for.
yeah, exactly. The third round's coming up, motherfucker.
Listen, we all believe in this show. We're all in it together. I think we got to air out what we got to air out, and we move forward like the family we are.
Exactly.
We also have to answer the over/under on how many women Brent was with on his vacation.
15.
Is it how many women or how many times I had sex? That's two different.
I think it's how many times he's had sex.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you had 4, maybe.
Okay.
3.5. 3.5.
Can you put the link up for the Patreon?
It was
please?
swing break. I mean,
It doesn't matter.
I'm saying different women, over 15 different women.
Oh, you're saying different women? Okay, that's a different number than how many times you have sex. That's completely.
I'm sure you're way over 15 on that.
Okay, so we're going with women, different women.
And, as far
And they
as
can't be
sex, he's
over.
up over 30.
No, they can't be over 200 pounds. They don't count.
Hey, no.
Listen,
They count.
Barry Bonds. We're gonna put an asterisk now next to.
No, they count. They count
Light's a
twice.
little bigger, so yes.
I'll put that word up for Bob spelling later.
Brent is adding up numbers in his head right now. It's so funny watching him.
Brent looks like he's.
I've actually got to go back and write this down.
Yeah, Brent's in the control room at the NASA. He said he's trying to get Apollo back down there.
A beautiful mind.
Yeah. So Uzo just put the link up. We're gonna go there. We'll be there like 5 minutes after the hour. Give us a chance to switch over and make sure Bob is in the wrong room.
Bob is going to come back here and be sitting on YouTube live by himself.
Yeah. Would we like to end this by watching a little of Bob's fight with Danny? Is that possible?
If it's on YouTube, right?
I believe.
I don't know. I guess it has.
I don't know what the legalities of that is. If we can get away with it, I don't know. Uzo, ruling on that. You're the producer.
I think as long as we don't play the audio ?
Okay.
The audio ?
Now, what if Shuli adds audio to it?
Oh yeah, I can do that. Yeah, I got that ready to go. We're in.
Love you.
Genius. Hey, this is how team works. Round one.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the bout.
Round two.
What a brouhaha.
That was the night that Artie was supposed to be the announcer, and he didn't show up on time because he was all fucked up. We come to the ring. We have to get out of the ring and wait for Artie for another 45 minutes before he showed up. I was like, when you look back at it, you go, maybe he does have a problem.
Yeah, I was going to say allegedly, and then I'm like, nah, he was fucked up. Yeah, everybody knows that.
Yeah, that was a lot. That was a...
Wow.
Artie's was a big secret. A lot of people fall asleep every morning on the air because they had too many Snickers bars. I see that a lot. Big secret.
Go full screen with that YouTube if you can, buddy.
Geez, I can't believe that was only 300 wrinkles ago.
And then please, Bob, I'm fucking perfect. Look at you.
Bob, how much did Rich Voss pay you to wear that shirt?
It's still getting promotion. It's like the best $11 Rich Voss ever spent.
No, he spent more than that.
Wow,
I'm a businessman. No, he might have spent $5.
Whoa, you got 500 out of Rich Voss?
Yeah.
All right, there's Bonaduce taping up.
It's already over.
He's untaping.
Yeah.
Uzo, we got to go back.
There it is right there. Look at that. They let you hold somebody and they're fucking... okay, I don't get it. Even the refs were fixed.
Yeah, I mean, the refs were in the audience 5 minutes before the fight.
Yeah. Bob, after watching this fight, I was wondering if you
is that legal?
Money.
No, but is that legal? Like,
no.
Wearing a t-shirt in a ring? No, it's not.
Oh. Down goes idiot. Down goes stupid.
This makes it look like Bonaduce got out of the ring every time he knocked Bob down. Look at that.
The biggest travesty is the fucking reporter's hat I got on.
Yeah, you look like Bert Splenda.
I look like Jimmy Jaundice Olsen.
You look like the guy that runs the duck boat in Philadelphia.
I look like I should be on a fucking on a list of fucking. I got to go door to door and let people know I moved into their neighborhood.
If you've seen that guy with Lebanon Levy, remember that show?
Oh man, that was a good head.
That was fucking. What were you thinking, man? You think you can just put on a hat because you wear hats?
No, I'll tell you what I was thinking. You don't fucking attack my hats, motherfucker. I'll take this up with you on Patreon. But let me tell you this, kid. No, I wanted to wear it because I put a little sticker on it that said press, like old school.
Yeah, and then it said your balls to my chin.
All right, I deserve that one. All right, listen, we're like a couple minutes away. Just read some of the comments. People like the hat. Maybe I got to bring it back.
Sweet hat.
Bring it back.
You definitely have a head for a hat.
One guy wants you to spell political in the chat before we go. Go ahead.
POLICIAL.
Cool. All right, tune in to Patreon for more of that brilliance, and we'll be there shortly, guys. So thanks for watching. Miserable Men on YouTube right here every Monday night. First hour's free. Second hour, Patreon. We'll be there in a few minutes. So thanks for watching on behalf of Mark Burns, Mike Morse, Brent Hatley, and of course, the Reverend Bob Levy.
I'm a fucking idiot.
We got a lot of fun stuff coming up. We also have celebrity musical numbers that you guys are definitely going to want to check out. So yeah, tune in, guys. Thanks, man. We'll see you in about 5 minutes.
Come see the best, guys.